What up? What it do? It's your boy JDQ. And as always on this channel, it's one video a day and nothing gets in the way. And of course, as always on this channel, peep the hats. All right. That's right. That's right. Peep the flag and the hat and the shirt. All right. So this might be a follow-up video on two things. Number one, the finished version and colored in version of the Supergirl drawing I did a day or two ago, and a follow-up video on my thoughts and personal opinion on the comic book, all right, the Dark Knight book 3 that Andrew Kai actually gifted me from, I believe, it was a prize tag, and the Southern Comic Geek, I think, is the channel. If I said it wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try to say it again. Southern Comic Geek on YouTube and Instagram was hosting a prize to like give away comics. Andrew Kai won one of those comics, and he was nice enough to gift me that comic. And for that, I will be eternally grateful. I still don't know what to say, man, because that's the first time anybody who I don't personally know gives me something of that, like level, So I appreciate it a whole bunch. I thank you, and thank you for always watching the videos and all that. I appreciate you a whole bunch, and it means a lot to me. So I'll get to my personal opinion on the comic in a few minutes, but before that, we have the finished version of the drawing. All right. So now, as I explained last time, all right, the only thing that I wasn't crazy about was her left hand, which, after a whole bunch of negative feedback from a special somebody, she convinced me to kind of like do something over it, so you couldn't see right away how terrible that hand came out. But me personally, I really didn't mind displaying how bad it looked. It's because I'm on that journey of like learning from my mistakes and getting better at the craft. But yeah. So she convinced me to like kind of like cover something over it. So I signed my typical "It's your boy JDQ" over the hands, so you won't see it right away. But besides the hand and the hair, I'd say it's pretty decent. Her right hand came out pretty good. The legs, the shadowing with the colors and all that, I think I like a lot. Especially this part right here came out pretty nice. The body, so her eyes are all closed. But yeah, so that's the finished product right there, and hopefully next drawing comes out better. Now, on to my feedback and personal opinion on this comic book. All right. Now, I read it, I want to say like once or twice. The first time I kind of just like breezed through it just to see the art. The second time I saw the actual like story unfolding and all that good stuff. I gotta say, and this is me being like honest and all that, I'm not, I wasn't extremely crazy with the artwork per se. I'm not saying it was bad, but it wasn't particularly my favorite, just because it was very sorry about that, but I gotta keep it rolling because I cannot edit this video, so sadly I have to keep going. But yeah, it was kind of like gritty and like dark and very squared. For those of you who are into art and drawing and all that, you get what I'm trying to say. It was very boxy. The drawings of like the characters. It was messy in the good way, to where, it like if you were to like color, outside the lines or whatever, but in a very stylish way. That's kind of like the way I saw like most of the artwork. Um, as far as like the story goes, the story is good and it will catch your attention. If you haven't read the issue, I'm not gonna like do any spoiler alerts. But I will say that, you know, there's moments where there's like Superman in there. You have a really good, intense Batman and Joker moments, especially towards the end. Um, and you know, it's one of those stories that honestly, it's very few like this one that had me actually wanting to turn the page to see what happens next. And that's what's supposed to happen with comics and any book, you know, for that matter. It's supposed to kind of like keep your interest and focus on it and kind of get you to say, oh man, like what's going to happen next? Or like, oh snap, I can't wait to see this unfold. Or, you know. So as far as the storyline goes, it had me there to where I was like, I had to see what happens next, you know? So yeah, the storyline's good. It caught my attention. The artwork, I wasn't like the biggest fan of it. Um, and but aside from all that, the writing was good. Like the conversations inside, the dialogue and all that, it was good. It was very emotional, especially towards the end. You know, the whole Batman and Joker thing. Uh, and even sometimes when like Superman spoke within some of the pages, he was very emotional, and you kind of like felt the whole like um, I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like the he was like very frustrated. I won't say with like Batman. So you know, you feel it when you're reading it. You feel it. You're like, oh damn, like that man pissed. But yeah. So aside from overall, if I had to like rate it from like 1 to like 5 to not make it so complicated, um, having said all that I said between the artwork, the dialogue, and the storyline, and all that, from 1 to 5, I'd give it like a 3, maybe between 3 and 4. Um, and I think the only thing that it didn't kill it for me, but and it's nothing that you can't really change because that's the style of that artist, and the pencil and all that. So that's not something that you can change. But the art style, that's the only thing that I was like, I wasn't like too crazy over. But overall, you know, solid on a good day, a solid 4. And but yeah, it's a good read. If you want to read something like emotional and all that, it's a good one to read. And yeah, even if you're just collecting that series, it's a good one to have in your archive or repertoire and all that good stuff. And yeah, so those are my thoughts on that. Um, Andrew Kai, thank you again. I can't thank you enough. And to Southern Comic Geek, I appreciate you doing that whole like giveaway thing. That's awesome that you're doing that. So thumbs up from me. And yeah, so I'm gonna leave you guys with that for today. And hopefully tomorrow, God willing, I'll do like another drawing video or something like that. Or I might do a product review on something that I bought from GNC yesterday. So I'll let you guys know what happens tomorrow. All right. Love you all. Thank you for stopping by as always. Love you all. And peace out.